I just bought this at auction, and on the inside are a bunch of vintage photos from the 1970s to the 1980s. My goal? To try and return these photos to the people that are actually in them. First up, I had to separate the ones that I wanted to scan versus the ones that won't help me in this search. But once I was done, I had these left. Now it's time to scan these. So I loaded them into the chambers. Now my scanner can actually do 12 of these at a time. All right, now that they're done scanning, let's take a look and see what we got. Now, there are a few things that are starting to stand out. Let's start with something small. In some of these photos, you've got this boy. You can see here that he is a fan of the Yankees because it says Yankees on this shirt, and it also looks like he's wearing a New York Yankees jacket as well. Yeah, here, obviously right here, this jacket, and also this sweater right here. I do want to point out, I thought this photo might be helpful, and this one's from 1984. This would have been amazing if we had a house address, like any form of number, anything. So that's a clue. It's likely that he's a New York Yankees fan. So maybe this family's actually near New York City. Here's where this gets interesting. A few of these shots were clearly taken at Niagara Falls, and they're not from the same trip. You've got this one, which is during the day and clearly during warmer weather, and then you've got these ones, the complete opposite time of year. The thing about Niagara Falls is it's not really a place that you go to multiple times, unless you live nearby. Then we've got these ones. I love these shots, okay? This right here is Toronto in 1987. Now, the cool thing about this is, one, they're having lunch at Toronto Island, but if you actually look into the background here, you'll notice some construction. That is the construction of the Rogers Center, originally the Sky Dome, and that's where the Toronto Blue Jays play. And honestly, to this day, is still like an iconic part of the Toronto skyline. There are some other ones from the island, like this one, which is the beaches, as well as this one. I've been there enough times to know that this is the pier at Toronto Island. Now, this is an interesting thought. We've got the Yankees gear, we've got Niagara Falls, we've got Toronto. What is in between New York City and Toronto? Buffalo, New York. Now check this out, okay? Literally right across the border, that's exactly where Niagara Falls is, which would explain why they're there at different times of year. It's like pretty much in their own backyard. Right now, Buffalo, New York seems like the best lead. Now let's look at the family themselves. Generally, it's pretty obvious who is who. I sort of have pieced this together, okay? In most of the photos, it's just the mother and son. So my guess is that this is a single mother. She doesn't have a ring on, and there's no other significant partner in any of these shots. You do have these family shots, which my guess is that these guys right here are the uncles, these are the grandparents or her parents, and this is her son. Also, we've got this guy with this woman, and he's not just like posing with her, it's kind of like clearly a couple. That's sort of where I'm at right now with these photos. Here's the problem. This bundle of photos is lacking some significant clues. Whether it be a house address or even just a number, a community center, a library, something that'll pin these people to a specific neighborhood or even area of Buffalo. We obviously don't have any names, and this is where you guys might come in. Anybody out there from that area either recognizes anything or recognizes these people, please reach out. Be sure to like and follow if you want to stay up to date, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you guys later.